Hello, ecom brand owners. This is Noah Kane from Noah Kane Consulting. I'm going to walk you through some SEO strategies for your brands for the upcoming year, for the remainder of 2025, and also looking forward into 2026. Now, if you've been running your brand even for the past handful of months or year, and especially if you've been running it for the past several years or longer, you've probably noticed Google has changed quite a bit, and your performance on Google has also likely changed significantly in recent months and certainly the past 2 years in particular. So now when we think about how we tackle SEO and use Google as a resource of traffic for our brands, we need to reassess where we're at right now. And many SEO agencies are still kind of doing SEO as usual, as they have been for the past decade plus, but the landscape is changing quite a bit. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through what the landscape looks like right now and just give you some tips on how you can think about your philosophy and approach to ranking on Google and how to drive better traffic from Google and leverage that traffic to the best of your ability. So here you can see I pulled up a search for outdoor patio furniture, and I'm just going to walk you through what we're seeing here in this search result. So the first things first, we have these filter items up here, this filter navigation, and these are important to look at, right? These are filters that Google has decided people care about. So these give you some signals, right? There are people who want things on sale, people who are looking specifically for chairs, products under $250, different number of piece sets, lounge items. There's also brands, colors, etc. Right? All of these filters are things you could leverage for your SEO strategy, right? If you offer products in different types of pieces, maybe it makes sense to create collection pages or to organize a certain page in your site that talks about the different sets you have in those piece items. Or maybe if you don't have an on sale page, you need to create one. Or if you're not leveraging your chairs enough, right? Or you don't have products organized in a way by price. These are all ways you might be able to target in a more specific way, because outdoor patio furniture, while it's more specific than outdoor furniture, it's not as specific as these other filters as well. These are little hints that Google is giving you in the search experience that you can leverage with your SEO strategy. Now, the next thing we have here are these sponsored ads. In today's environment, I would highly recommend you at least put a little bit of budget towards your most important terms. I would imagine if you're a bit of a well-established brand, a little bit larger, you're probably already doing that. But in case you're not, or in case you've scaled back, showing up in this real estate, I think, does help your organic performance as well. And the reason being, you can see we have the sponsored shopping ads up here, and then the sponsored search ads right here. So the first thing people are seeing, these filters, and then immediately after that, they're seeing the shopping ads and the search ads, right? So if you don't have real estate here, like imagine if I'm, actually searching this, I'm seeing these different products, I'm seeing this ad. Now when I scroll down, there's another ad here, right? Now I'm seeing the organic search results. So imagine, right? Let's say I'm not a Home Depot shopper, I'm not a Lowe's shopper, I'm looking for something else because that's my vibe. Here we have Patio Furniture Co. Now imagine me as a shopper, if I see Patio Furniture Co. up here somewhere, or I see them here, and then all of a sudden I see them here as well. The odds of me trusting that brand, of clicking on that brand, catapults up exponentially by already seeing them twice and potentially even 3 times by the time I get to what is technically the second organic result here, right? So this is how you want to be thinking about your strategy and the real estate you have to deal with. Scrolling further down, we have places, right? Some people want to shop, go see their furniture in person. Not every outdoor patio furniture seller is going to have a physical retail store, but you should be aware that this is something you are also competing with, right? So you have to think about, in the mind of the type of shopper you're going after, right? You have to keep in mind, all right, there are going to be some people who, want to go see these things in person, who are used to going to the store. How am I going to create an online experience for my organic traffic that exceeds what they're expecting from the in-person store experience? Or how can I make the shopping experience, whether it's free shipping or something else, free returns, some sort of other tool that helps them think about how the furniture is going to fit in their home, etc. How am I going to leverage that? And that expands beyond kind of the SEO strategy, but it should be a part of how you think about your brand in the context of what is showing up on Google. Further down here, we have popular products. Now, this is an interesting section. It's relatively new the past couple of years, and the way this is pulled in, it can be pulled in from Google just crawling your website, right? So having well organized, well updated product pages is very helpful for here. They also can pull some data from your Google Merchant Center feed. So both of those things need to be well optimized for your products to show up here, and it's certainly going to help having a having a more authoritative and well optimized website to show up in these areas. And you can also notice too, some of these places have discounts, right? Having all this information managed and updated in your Merchant Center feed and on your website is extremely helpful. Feeding that data, you can also see there's review ratings here as well. All of this stuff matters for Google choosing you and highlighting you. The more information you're giving it, the better. If you're slacking or being a bit lazy with some of this data, you're not going to have as much success as other brands. Now we're going to scroll down more. We have people also ask questions. Now, obviously, this is more informational content, right? So that could relate to your blog strategy in stores nearby. So again, thinking about what your ideal customer is actually looking for and thinking about, right? Some of them do want to shop in store. People also buy from what people are saying, right? So there's some social media posts. So here you can think about, oh, how does my social media strategy also feed into my organic strategy? Because Google is feeding this into a carousel here for us to view as well. There's video content. So you really want to just think about what is all the real estate that I can provide, all the content I can provide, all the ways in which I can show up for Google fast pickup or delivery, right? So this is an example of, as I mentioned earlier, right? Your delivery strategy, your shipping strategy. Is there a way you can beat out some of these other places where it's like, yeah, of course, Home Depot and Target, they can offer free delivery and they can get it to you quickly. Walmart as well. But there's lots of people who don't want to shop from there, right? They're more of a crate and barrel shopper or something like that, or they want to shop from a smaller place that is more their aesthetic and their vibe. How can you create the best possible delivery situation for them that you can show up here and also provide them an excellent experience? The more product section, this functions similarly to the popular product section that we just looked at a moment ago. And then, of course, we have more ads people also search for. Now, here's where you can take your strategy to a whole nother level, right? Now, we just looked at the first page for outdoor patio furniture, walked through it. There's a lot to walk through, right? A lot to think about, right? SEO is not as simple as it was. It has gotten much more complex. Now, let's open up the shopping and image tabs. So the Google shopping experience has also changed quite a bit. And this has changed relatively recently. As you'll see, we have filters up here again. You'll notice they're a little different than these filters, right? Which is kind of interesting, right? The under 1,000 is here as opposed to under 250. The nearby is highlighted. Near me is highlighted more than it is on these filters, right? So that should give you some signal as to, okay, when someone clicks on the shopping tab, what are they thinking about? Once again, we have the sponsored ad section, but this, to me, these new shopping feed sections are really interesting to me, right? Because we have our keyword outdoor patio furniture, and then Google gives us a really big hint here as they're niching down even further from a keyword perspective, right? So we're not just looking at outdoor patio furniture. People also specifically want outdoor patio dining sets, right? Or outdoor patio lounging sets, or outdoor patio conversion pits, or conversation pits, sorry. You get the idea, right? These maybe should be collection pages, or there needs to be a product that, tries to target these keywords as well. And these should be keywords you're caring about. And we're going to look at keyword strategy in more detail in a moment, but you really need to take all this into account. We have a couple additional here, outdoor patio teak, and I can't quite wait to see what this is, outdoor patio aluminum furniture, right? All this should be stuff you're thinking about, with your different product lines, your core collections, when it comes to your hierarchy of how you're targeting keywords and trying to rank on Google. Another in-store section, all products. This is going to be similar to This is your organic shopping feed again that the popular products was targeting on the main Google search result page as well, but they're pulling in quite a bit more here, some more paid ads, some more shopping feed placements as well, additional paid section, more shopping feed, right? And this is kind of going on for quite a while. And then there's more to explore: furniture for backyard, right? And again, another keyword signal here, furniture for the porch, right? So again, just thinking about the different ways people are looking for these types of products. Google is signaling and sharing. They're giving you so many more secrets. Weather resistant, right? This might be a feature or benefit of your products to highlight on your website. Outdoor rugs, right? This would be secondary products that you could upsell people on, etc. Right? So these are all things you want to be paying attention to. Patio umbrellas, again, upsells. Fire pits, upsells. Or you can do cross promotions with other brands too. Right? There's lots of things you can think about. Outdoor patio cushions. So that's the shopping feed. And the last thing I want to think about is there are people who also are going to jump over to the image search, right? And there's these other tabs here too, but these first three are really going to be, the biggest bang for your buck where you're going to get, how people shop for things right now. Again, you have these different tabs here. Here it's more by aesthetic or type. Again, these could be signals for new collection pages, etc. We have more sponsored shopping feeds. Then the images, right? If you can show up, towards the top, this is a smaller site, shopforpatio.com. It's certainly not as big as Walmart, Amazon, Home Depot, all these, but they have two images right here. You get the idea, right? If you can show up here, people like to window shop, get some good photography, good images. You're going to just have more clicks coming to your website because you're going to be, if you can nail down your image optimization, your shopping feed optimization, and your main search result optimization, you're just going to be everywhere, and you're increasing the likelihood someone will at least click it and make their way to your site, and hopefully you're providing them with exactly what they need. Now, this next tip I'm going to share is really crucial for understanding your strategy, and usually the difference between a winning SEO strategy and a failing one. So as you notice, there were a lot of big brands that were showing up in those results, right? There were some smaller ones as well, but some big ones. And now we're over in Ahrefs. And again, we're looking at the keyword we were looking at this whole time, outdoor patio furniture. So let's examine this a bit more. So that for the keyword outdoor patio furniture, obviously, as we notice, we have some commercial and transactional intent. So this is a keyword we should care about if we sell outdoor patio furniture. But even though it gets 29,000 searches per month, and you can see it does fluctuate a little bit throughout the year, the keyword difficulty is a 67, which is very, very rich. And if we open this up, we're going to notice a few things, okay? And this is what you should do with all of your keywords here, all the things you want to target. A majority of the keywords here are from high domain rated websites, right? Lowe's 88, Home Depot 90, Costco 86, IKEA 91, Walmart 91, Yardbird 52, right? But look who's up top. PatioFurnitureCo.com has a domain rating of 3. Okay, so this is signaling something to us. It's very, very important. Even though this is technically a really hard keyword to rank for, right? This website that is hyper-focused, hyper-niche down on patio furniture is crushing it. They are probably just imagine how much traffic they're getting by ranking number 1 here, right? And part of that is because their domain has patio furniture in it, without a doubt. I'm confident in that. And you can see their meta titles pulling in the word outdoor deck furniture, patio furniture, right? So they did a great job in choosing their domain, great job in niching down in their product area, and Google is favoring that. And so with these other keywords, right? Now let's say maybe you don't just do outdoor furniture, right? So maybe that's not going to be the right move for you. Maybe you offer a wider range of furniture, in which case this might actually be a harder keyword for you to rank for. So you have to look for other avenues, other angles to go with. And what I would do is I would go in your keyword research process, and I would identify just easier wins to start with, especially if your authority isn't quite as high as some of these other brands, right? So here we have the keyword outdoor wicker patio furniture, keyword difficulty 10, still gets 300 searches per month. And if we open this up and have a look, again, we have another low domain authority site, Direct Wicker. Again, that domain helping out quite a bit, but there are also some other websites here that aren't quite as authoritative. They're okay, they have a good foundation, but they are doing much better than Home Depot and Amazon, right? And Target, right? These sites with domain ratings in the 30s all are able to compete on this keyword, and this one here, very specifically can get to the third with the domain rating of 3 can get all the way to number 1, right? So these are just things you want to look for. These easier wins. Outdoor furniture for small patio, that could be another one, right? And so forth. So you want to really do some analysis, understand aluminum outdoor patio furniture, right? Understand the keyword landscape, understand your competition, understand all the features you might want to be showing up for. And again, this stuff is not going to happen overnight, but if you consistently work at improving your SEO, building your authority, improving your product pages, improving the collection pages, improving your keyword targeting across the board, that is how you're going to compete in 2025 and 2026 on Google. And in addition to that, right, across your larger e-com strategy, right, if you're able to do this, you're able to have a robust email marketing, paid ad strategy, social media strategy, you're also going to wind up showing up in some of the AI search overviews and the AI search tools and those things. You're just going to position yourself better for the future, right? Search is going to change. Google is still dominating most areas. E-commerce, still plenty of traffic to be captured here, plenty of revenue to capture as well. But you really need to be in as many places as possible to dominate e-commerce in 2025 and beyond. That's all I have for today. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please drop them below, and I'll catch you in the next video.